Hey guys, it's your boy Ty Stu back at it again with another Wi-Fi battle here. This is an untiered battle, kind of like a OU, bring OU and below, bring whatever you want type thing, no Ubers, It's gonna be against my boy Orion. I just know him as Orion in the group chat. His trainer's name is Alyssa. But anyways, so we're gonna lead off with Kamikaze the Star Raptor. I had anticipated him leading with an Entei or something, or the Dragonite possibly, so I just wanted to get an Intimidate off, which was actually pretty good against the Victini, but I was not expecting the Z Celebrate here. And I thought I was in for a rude awakening here, because I know with a base stat total of 100 on like every stat, I mean that's pretty good to get, you know, +1 and everything in. So Searing Shot actually looks like a cool move. I just don't see it that often. But unfortunately we do get the burn here. It's gonna chip me down a lot. But even at +1, I think this is modest. I can't remember if I'm modest or timid with this Latias, but that does a pretty good damage for a +1 special defense now. And so I'm just gonna sit here and spam surf till my heart's content, because I really want to get this out of the way. This Victini needs to go. And so my opponent here goes for a switch out into his Muck as I continue spamming surf to my heart's content. It really doesn't do that much damage, and I'm not ready to die to a knockoff or anything yet, so I'm just going to switch out here back into Kamikaze, and I wanted to get the Intimidate off as well. But even under the Intimidate, that knockoff does hella damage, so I'm also going to get out of here. It's a great thing I did, because the Celesteela came in. And Kamikaze, I don't have Heat Wave or anything, so I'm really not going to do much. I really wanted my opponent. I feel like I could have played better when it came to this. But I do set up the Reflect. I tried to predict the switch there, but I kept second guessing, because the last time I tried to guess a switch for Celesteela, I kind of threw the game. And so he goes for a Poison Jab. At -1, it's not going to do that much. And so I do go out for a U-turn again, because I figured that he would want to switch out since it really didn't do that much. And so I'm gonna go into my Shootin' Doji here. And I figured, okay, so you have a wall, I have a wall. Let's see whose wall's gonna wall the other wall. And so he does go for the Leech Seed, but I Wisp him at the same time, so his recovery's a little bad. Even though the Leech Seed kind of, well, yeah, the Leech Seed kind of beats it, unfortunately. And so I'm gonna switch out and go back into my Kamikaze, because I figured if it wanted to Earthquake or Heavy Slam or something, I can just cuck its attack stat even more. And see, that was the issue. I need to work on like beating Celesteela, because Celesteela can kind of come in on almost anything and just sit there for so long, and it's like, I don't want to look at you anymore, my guy. And since its attack stat's dead, I figured that he would want to go for the Flamethrower, because it's him using his attack stat isn't really going to do anything, that he's burned and at -1. So a good play on his part that he went for the flamethrower. Also because it gave me a burn, so I kind of can't do anything with this anymore. And see, the issue that I ran into later in the game is that I totally wanted to bring Mega Aggron, but I totally forgot at the same time that I was already prepped to bring Mega Medicham. So I really Mega Evolved this when I didn't need to, and so I thought it was going to cost me later. And so I only really needed Aggron to get up rocks safely, because I don't have Fire Punch or anything, even though Fire Punch wouldn't have done much given that I'm burned. And so I bring my Spiritomb back in, and he goes for another flamethrower. It does a good bit of damage, but I don't really want to take a lot of damage. Yeah, let me get them leftovers recovery right there. I'm so glad that burn damage is affected after like everything, but I think, isn't that how status works or something? I can't really remember, but I go for the nasty plot here because I figured, okay, if you're gonna be a wall, I'm just gonna boost up and like run through you. But even though I did nasty plot, it really didn't do me any good because I never did anything with it. And unfortunately, we do get a burn on our Spiritomb. It's only going to matter in terms of recovery since I don't have any physical moves. And see, in the middle of the battle, while we were playing, we actually went for like 15 minutes or so without a KO. It was so bad, dude. My Spiritomb is sad because he has no recovery anymore, while his health is slowly sapped by Leech Seed. And a flamethrower, but I'm gonna pain split that off. And I really figured pain splitting was kind of like the best option just to get it as low as possible before I can hit it with something. And see here, I made a really bad play. I feel like if I had Dark Pulsed on this play, that Entei wouldn't have necessarily been KO'd, but it would have probably been left with red HP. And this Entei is so good at what it does, it just like I didn't really know what to do. Like, I couldn't really tell if this was banded, and then I couldn't tell if it was scarfed. And here I actually misclicked. I meant to put in my Staraptor to get the Intimidate off before sending in my Latias. But yeah, so we kind of threw that away by accident. And so now I get in my Kamikaze. And so he goes for the Flare Blitz here. I think, see, Staraptor and Entei both have base 100 speed. So I think that might have been a speed tie unless he's scarfed. But I don't know. I actually forgot to ask him about that. So he goes for another Flare Blitz here and it kills my baby. 3 in a row, man. Like, see, that's why this thing was so confusing. it literally took out 3 Pokemon, and I didn't know what to do, so like I low-key gave up inside my head. So now that Celesteela is under half, I know that high jump kick's gonna do a good bit of damage, and I'm actually glad that it took it out. And see, this is where I messed up, because I was supposed to use Mega Medicham instead of regular Medicham, because Mega Medicham's like way better than Medicham, obviously, but I'm just gonna send my Aggron in, because I don't want to take a fake out and a high jump kick, or a fake out and a return, or a fake out and a drain punch from Lopunny. So I'm kind of just sacking it off, because for starters, Mega Aggron is going to be too slow to really do anything, especially because it's burned. It can't really hit as hard as it should, so it kind of has no use to me for that battle anymore. I'm going to send in my Raikou here. And see, I thought I was going to die, because usually Mega Lopunny just kills everything. But we whip out our Z move because we survived, and we got Z Aura Sphere on this joint, bruh. I don't know if anyone else has done this before, but I think this stuff is kind of heat. I actually didn't think it would actually OHKO though. I thought it would kind of live, and I would have to extreme speed it after or something, but hey, I'll take it. So Entei's gonna eat a little rocks damage, which is good. I'm gonna go for the extreme speed because Raikou is just a tad bit faster, so I know I would get mine off. So now that he's in red, I can come in and fake out. And I had a feeling that he was going to switch out and have something else take the fake out. But I'm guessing because his Entei was really low, he kind of just wanted to sack it off. And so now he goes into his Zeraora. And it's crazy, yo, because I know Medicham has like garbage defenses. Wait, no, doesn't it have like decent defenses or something, like 75? Anyways, yo, and we just out here one-shotting like legendaries, man. Like I don't know what it is with this Medicham. He like unlocked his 7 chakras and everything, yo. So we're gonna high jump kick the muck as well, and it's gonna take it out from, I don't know, I think that's like 80 HP or something. Like this is pure power, yo, and it's so crazy. The Victini is gonna go down to rocks damage, and I literally got saved this battle because of Stealth Rock. So I want to say I got pretty lucky there with having put them up. But if you did like this video, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.